Hello guys, good evening everyone. Is everything clear? Shall we move on? Is everything clear? Yes. Good evening everyone. This is your KP Krishna Prakash, having 16 years of experience, trained more than 150 batches. So today, not December 8th, today itself we are going to start a new batch, Open Channel Flow, December 7th onwards. Today 5:30 to 7:30, plus course, paid course on GATE and ESE. Plus course I am going to start today only, not 8th, 5:30 to 7:30. So if you have not yet taken plus subscription, join Unacademy plus course, paid course, full length. Use the code KP Civil. So a small announcement: Unacademy Combat. Unacademy Combat. So you know it already. We discussed about it. Good evening, Srikandan. Good evening, Deepak. Good evening, Deepanjali. Subhan Saab. Good evening. Prakash. Good evening. So I told you already, I informed from the beginning, Unacademy Combat, the toughest online test series, gamified content. Like if you get the top rank, you are going to get Apple MacBook Air. If you get a second rank, you will get Apple iPad Mini. For the third ranker, Apple AirPods, and top 100 rankers will get 100,000 rupees Amazon Earth vouchers. So, write everyone. When is the exam? When is the exam? December 13 is the exam at 12 p.m. December 13, 12 p.m. is the exam. Register now itself. Use the code, invitation code. What is the invitation code to join the course? To join the exam on Unacademy Combat KP Civil. So, good evening Pravalika, good evening Manos. To join Unacademy Combat, invitation code is KP Civil. You know KP Civil, widespread it. Okay. So we are going through crash course of environmental engineering, GATE crash course of environmental engineering. Since several days, I think from December 1st onwards. December 1st onwards, we are continuing it. So everyday YouTube session and everyday problem solving session in Unacademy. Now what is today's concept? What is today's concept? Sewage. So before going to start a sewage treatment, okay, before discussing regarding sewage treatment, first I would like to talk about sewage characteristics. Before we are going to discuss about sewage treatment, I would like to talk about most important sewage characteristics. This is not a full-length course to discuss each and every point. This is not a full-length course to discuss each and every point. Good evening, Ramakrishna. Chlorination we will talk in Unacademy class. In YouTube they allotted only 7 hours. Ramakrishna. In YouTube we have only 7 hours. So whatever not completed in YouTube, I will teach in Unacademy. Don't worry, Ramakrishna, each and every point I will teach you. But the only thing, you should stay with me till this 1 month. All sessions you can attend. Either in Unacademy or in YouTube, we will finish the entire subject. Don't worry. Okay. The entire crash course required for GATE, we are going to complete. This will help also theoretical information for AE, AEE and numericals also. Don't worry. Okay. Then, so before going to start treatment of sewage, we will discuss the important characteristics of sewage. The most important characteristics of sewage. Okay. So what is the most important characteristics of sewage? Everyone knows it. BOD. BOD. Is not it. Everyone know it now, BOD. What we call BOD? What we call BOD? Biochemical oxygen demand. Biochemical oxygen demand. BOD. Biochemical oxygen demand. So this is said to be oxygen required to degrade biologically active oxygen required to degrade biologically active organic matter biochemical oxygen demand. How much amount of oxygen needed to degrade biologically active organic matter? Where? In sewage. That oxygen required to degrade biologically active organic matter in sewage, that is called BOD, biochemical oxygen demand. Biochemical oxygen demand. Correct, in sewage, Banu. In sewage, biochemical oxygen demand. Now this biochemical oxygen demand, BOD, we are studying with respect to BOD 5, which is estimated using laboratory test. 5-day BOD. We call it as 5-day BOD. We consider it as a 5-day BOD. Oxygen for 0 to 5 days. 0 to 5 days biodegradation. Oxygen for 0 to 5 days biodegradation. That is BOD 5. Yes. Laboratory test, BOD estimated through laboratory test. Conducted at what temperature? 20 degrees Celsius. Conducted at 20 degrees Celsius. Conducted at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius for 5 days. 0 to 5 days degradation requirement, BOD 5. And the second one, BODU, ultimate BOD. Yes, very good. BODU, ultimate BOD. Ultimate BOD. What is ultimate BOD? Oxygen required for 100% biodegradation. Oxygen required for 100% biodegradation. For the total organic, biodegradable organic material. Yes, correct. Irrespective of time. Irrespective of time. N number of days. It may be 15 days, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days. Final amount of oxygen for 100% of biodegradation. Final amount of oxygen for 100% of biodegradation. That is called ultimate BOD, oxygen for biodegradation, 100%, irrespective of time. BOD is represented by the letter Y. 5-day BOD we are going to write Y5. Ultimate BOD we are going to write YU. 5-day BOD we are going to write Y5. Ultimate BOD we are going to write YU. This is considered as BOD. Then regarding BOD, 5-day BOD. We are writing 5-day 20 degrees Celsius BOD. BOD estimation laboratory test formula. I am writing here BOD estimation laboratory test formula. 5-day 20 degrees Celsius BOD is equal to DO initial minus DO final into dilution factor. DO initial minus DO final into dilution factor. 5-day 20 degrees Celsius BOD. DOI minus DOF into dilution factor. So what is DOI? DOI, before BOD test, what is DO? That is DOI, initial DO. After 5 days, whatever oxygen present in the BOD bottle, final DO. And DF is a dilution factor. DF is a dilution factor. Clear? Is that clear? Initial DO minus final DO into dilution factor. Initial DO minus final DO into dilution factor. And for this dilution factor, we are having 3 different related formula. Different formula we are having. Either it can be estimated by A plus B by A. Dilution factor can be estimated by A plus B by A. Or the same dilution factor can be estimated using 100 by given percentage. 100 by given percentage. Or the same dilution factor is derived by number of times of dilution. Number of times of dilution. Dilution factor. Dilution factor. A plus B by A or 100 by given percentage or number of times of dilution. So that is considered, yes, determination of dilution factor. You got it? You understand? Deepak Kumar, Ramakrishna, Srikandan. Determination. A plus B by A, you know now. Already we have given this formula. Total volume by raw sewage volume. Total volume by raw sewage volume. Total volume by raw sewage volume. That is dilution factor. Clear? So we are estimating BOD for 5 days. You are going to determine or estimate BOD for 5 days at 20 degrees Celsius. You are going to derive it for 5 days 20 degrees Celsius. If you need ultimate, because you don't want to continue treatment for only 5 days. Are you going to continue treatment only for 5 days? No. So you need BOD to continue for long time till it will be 0. So ultimate BOD required. Sewage treatment is continued for long time. Sewage treatment is continued for long time. That continuation of sewage treatment. Sewage treatment is continued for long time. Finally, BOD will be reduced. That is ultimate. Yes, initially 0, nothing, but ultimate and after 5 days less than BOD. Correct. Ramakrishna, we are talking about here consumed BOD. Consumed BOD after 5 days. Consumed BOD after 5 days. That is a 5-day BOD. That is a 5-day BOD. You understand, Ramakrishna? Srikandan, while we are solving numerical questions, you can understand dilution factor. Srikandan, while you are solving numerical question, you understand about that second and the third one easily. Simply they will give 2% of sample. 2% of sample they give. 2% of sample. Then what is the dilution factor? 100 by 250 na? 100 by 250 only na? So BOD 5 is BOD consumed after 5 days. Means treatment started at 0th day, continued 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. The entire days, 0th day consumed is 0. But by the end of 5th day, what is the total consumed? 0 to 5 days BOD 5. It may be continued for n number of days treatment, Ramakrishna. Treatment is continued long time, n number of days. So that total time required for treatment. Total time required for treatment, this total time. Ramakrishna, you understand, this total time required. For this, whatever BOD ultimate. 0 to n days. 0 to 5 days is 5-day BOD by 5. 0 to n days is total BOD ultimate. Ultimate BOD. For the total 100% available organic matter, biodegradable organic matter. For the total 100% available biodegradable organic matter to convert to inorganic. To convert to inorganic. You understand? You understand, Ramakrishna? For the total, whatever available biodegradable organic matter. For example, day 0 you estimated biodegradable organic matter in 1 liter is 200 milligram. That 200 milligram of biodegradable organic matter completely converted to inorganic. How much oxygen required? How much oxygen required? That is called ultimate BOD. That is called ultimate BOD. We will represent with YU. We are going to represent with the YU. Ultimate BOD YU is equal to 5-day 20 degrees Celsius BOD by 1 minus e power minus kT. Or in place of 5-day, you may take sometimes. You may consider given BOD in the data. If you are doing laboratory test, you are taking that. If you are writing GATE exam, they will give some time and some temperature. Clear? In GATE exam, they will give some other time and some other temperature. Instead of 5 days and instead of 20 degrees, they may give 3 days 30 degrees. 4 days 15 degrees. Given value by 1 minus e power minus kT. Given value by 1 minus e power minus kT. 5-day 20 degrees Celsius BOD by 1 minus e power minus kT. Given BOD by 1 minus e power minus kT. That is ultimate. Instead of E base, you are taking, instead of E base, you are taking 10 base. 5-day BOD by 1 minus 10 power minus kdt. 5-day BOD by 1 minus 10 power minus kdt. Or the same will consider BOD at a given time and temperature by 1 minus 10 power minus kdt. BOD at given time and given temperature divided by 1 minus 10 power minus kdt. Means what is going on? Instead of E base, you are taking 10 base. Instead of K, you are taking KD. That is only difference. Instead of E base, you are taking 10 base. Instead of K, you are taking KD. And T is time in number of days. Time in days. In the numerator, if you are taking 5-day BOD, time is 5 days. In the numerator, if you are taking 7-day BOD, time is 7 days. Clear? In the numerator, you are taking 10-day BOD, time is 10 days. Like that, we are taking time with respect to BOD value. K. K is BOD rate constant. K is BOD rate constant, which is a Dhiresh Kumar. Depending upon your data in your GATE exam, only for this is for exam. In the lab, always you are taking K value. In your GATE examination, when they have given BOD rate constant, take E base. When they have provided deoxygenation rate constant, take 10 base. Based on data only, Dhiresh. Dhiresh, you understand? Based on data, if BOD rate constant is provided, take blindly E base. Deoxygenation rate constant, KD. Deoxygenation rate constant. Deoxygenation rate constant provided 0.1 per day. 0.1 per day. 0.23 per day at 20 degrees Celsius. 0.1 per day at 20 degrees Celsius. K value and KD value. K value and KD value, they are provided at 20 degrees. 20 degrees. Got it clear for everyone? Got it clear for everyone? Shall we move on? If other temperature is given, for other temperature, if other temperature is given, you want to change K value now. Temperature is modified. If other temperature is given, you want to change K value. K at any temperature T is equal to KT. K at any temperature T, KT is equal to K20 into 1.047 to the power T minus 20. K20 into 1.047 to whole power T minus 20. What is 1.047? 1.047 is a temperature coefficient. So it may be sometimes given in the data. If not given, you take 1.047. Clear? If not given, you take 1.047. If given, you take that constant. TC, temperature coefficient. If not given, you take 1.047. If given, take that value of TC, given value of TC. So KT is equal to K20 into TC whole power T minus 20. Correct? Done. Same you can apply. For KD also. KD at given temperature is required. You have already KD at 20. KD at given temperature is required. You have already KD at 20. So KD 20 into temperature coefficient whole power T minus 20. KD 20 into temperature coefficient whole power T minus 20. So what are the factors affecting BOD? Based on this you conclude. Based on this you are going to conclude what are the factors affecting BOD. Tell me. What factors influencing, changing BOD? BOD is directly proportional to temperature. BOD is directly proportional to time. BOD is directly proportional to temperature. Yes, both same. Both same, Banu Prakash. BOD is directly proportional to temperature and directly proportional time. For same BOD, what is the relation between time and temperature? For same BOD to achieve, you want to achieve BOD of 500 mg per liter. Temperature increasing. What happened to time? You want to achieve your final target of BOD to be achieved is 500 mg per liter. Temperature increased. What happened to time? What happened to time? Ramakrishna. Time decreases. For the same BOD, time and temperature inversely proportional. For same BOD, time and temperature are inversely proportional. There is for the same BOD. Clear? Is that clear? Manoj, good. Prakash, good. Diresh, you understand it. Srikandan got the point. For the same value of BOD, time and temperature both are inversely proportional. Time and temperature both are inversely proportional. If your BOD value is changing, you are not worrying about time temperature. Srikandan. Your target BOD to consume is 500 milligram per liter. You are giving 20 degrees Celsius and you are giving 30 degrees. Consumption rate is more with 30 degrees. Na? Oxygen consumption rate is more with 30 degrees when compared with 20 degrees. So consumption is completed in less time at 30 degrees when compared with 20 degrees. When compared with 20 degrees. So time and temperature inversely proportional. As temperature is increasing rate of degradation. Temperature is increasing rate of degradation. Now what about ultimate BOD relation? Ultimate BOD. Ultimate BOD is ultimate final. Ultimate BOD is ultimate final. You are writing GATE exam for 2 hours and for 3 hours. Will your maximum marks will increase? If you are writing GATE exam for 5 hours, will you get more than 100? Will you get more than 100? You are writing GATE exam for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour, 10 hour if they permit. If they permit. But the final maximum marks of the examination is 100. It will not change. It will not change. 100 only. So, ultimate BOD constant, not affected by time and temperature. Ultimate BOD is constant, not affected by time and temperature. Yes, not varied with time and temperature. Very good, Pravalika. Ultimate BOD is constant. Ultimate BOD is constant, not varied with time and temperature. That is fixed. Then, what is influencing ultimate BOD? Organic matter concentration. ultimate BOD increases with increasing more organic matter concentration, especially initial on day 0. Day 0 organic matter concentration is more, ultimate BOD is more. Day 0 organic matter concentration is less, ultimate BOD is less. Ultimate BOD directly proportional to initial organic matter concentration L0. Here, ultimate BOD directly proportional to initial organic matter concentration L0. You understand it? You got the point? This is related to BOD and ultimate BOD. BOD and ultimate BOD. Clear for everyone? So sometimes they will ask the question like BOD consumed in T days. Sometimes they will ask the question like estimate BOD consumed in T days, YT at T degrees Celsius. Estimate BOD consumed in T days, YT at T degrees Celsius. You take it, you consider it initial organic matter concentration into 1 minus e power minus kT. Initial organic matter concentration into 1 minus e power minus kT. Are the same, we are equalizing initial organic matter with ultimate BOD. Yes, very good Ramakrishna. We are equalizing initial organic matter concentration with ultimate BOD. We may take YU ultimate BOD into 1 minus e power minus kT. We may take it. You got it? BOD consumed in T days. Initial organic matter concentration into 1 minus e power minus kT. BOD remaining yet to consume. Remaining means yet to consume. Some 5 days, 10 days treatment completed. Remaining oxygen to consume. Yes, correct. BOD exerted. Exerted is consumed only. Don't worry. Exerted, utilized, consumed. All are same. Sunil. Exerted, utilized, consumed. All are same. Yet to consume. Yet to consume. BOD remaining. YR. YR. After T days. After T days. You may take L0 into e power minus kT. Or the same we can consider YU into e power minus kT. L0 into e power minus kT. Yes, correct Ramakrishna. It is remaining YU ultimate into e power minus kT. Yes, YU minus YT, correct. We'll take correct. YU minus YT also will be same. YU minus YT also will be same both. Then another question they will ask regarding relative stability percentage. Relative stability percentage, which is equal to 1 minus e power minus kT into 100. 1 minus e power minus kT into 100. Amount of oxygen consumed by amount of oxygen available to consume into 100. We'll write down that. Relative stability, will write down that. Amount of oxygen consumed by amount of oxygen available for consumption, amount of oxygen available for consumption into 100. Finally, after complete derivation, you will get the formula. If you substitute everything, amount of oxygen consumed is nothing but this one. Amount of oxygen available for consumption is YU ultimate. If you substitute everything, final formula you are getting 1 minus e power minus kT into 100. 1 minus e power minus kT into 100. You understand? Yes, correct Ramakrishna, correct, 100% correct. Do you understand it? We'll move on now. We'll go ahead now. So, regarding BOD, this is enough, mostly this is enough regarding BOD. Okay. We'll move on to treatment. We'll move on to treatment. This is not a full length course to discuss everything of theory. Okay. So, I am not discussing that much theory here. This is a just crash course, which is a direct course required for GATE. So, I am not discussing the total theory related here. Sewage treatment. Sewage treatment. Sewage treatment will carry out with preliminary treatment. What preliminary treatment include? Screening, grit chamber, detritus tank, and skimming tank. This is only available in preliminary treatment. Screening, grit chamber, detritus tank, and skimming tank. We are discussing preliminary treatment. Primary treatment, type 3 settling, we call it as sedimentation. Sedimentation. Primary treatment, type 3 settling, will conclude it as sedimentation. Secondary. Secondary treatment, this is called biological treatment. Secondary treatment, that is called biological treatment. Biological treatment. So most important biological treatment. If you have done sedimentation, raw sewage given into primary sedimentation tank. So this primary sedimentation tank divide raw sewage into two portions. One is liquid waste water, second one is sludge. That liquid waste water separated from raw sewage. Liquid waste water separated from raw sewage. That undergoes biological treatment called trickling filters. That undergoes biological treatment called trickling filters. Secondary treatment of sewage for liquid waste water, that is undergoing, liquid waste water is undergoing trickling filter. Sludge. Settled sludge from primary sedimentation tank or secondary sedimentation tank. Settled sludge from primary sedimentation tank. Settled sludge from primary sedimentation tank or secondary sedimentation tank. either it may undergo treatment to activated sludge process, or sludge digestion, So these are the three major methods of treatment. The three major most common economical Indian sewage treatment methods: trickling filter, activated sludge process, and sludge digestion. And sometimes directly raw sewage or liquid wastewater given to oxidation pond. It may be liquid wastewater or it may be directly raw sewage given to oxidation pond. So this is regarding secondary treatment. The final and last tertiary treatment is regarding disinfection. Tertiary treatment we are conducting after this final treatment is completed. Treated wastewater is undergoing tertiary treatment. That tertiary treatment we conclude as disinfection. Clear? This is the overall chart. If you need more information regarding it, already in YouTube only I have taken overview of sewage treatment clearly. In YouTube only I have given clear picture overview of sewage treatment. You just go through it. Complete picture of sewage treatment you are getting. Okay. We'll go ahead now. Finished for everyone? Shall we move on? What happened? No response. Srikandan, Ramakrishna, Manoj. Activated sludge process. Activated sludge process. When primary sedimentation is completed, the total raw sewage divided into two portions: liquid and sludge. That is sludge from primary sedimentation. Tank. That is loaded into aeration chamber. Aeration chamber of activated sludge process. Sludge from primary sedimentation tank loaded into aeration chamber of activated sludge process. So into this we are sending compressed air. Air is pumping. You understand? Like aquarium in fish tank, air is moving now. Aquarium fish tank, air is moving now. Same manner, air is pumped into aeration tank. And in the top we are providing mixing devices. Mechanical mixing devices are provided. These mechanical mixers will perform proper mixing. They will perform mixing. Got it? Mechanical mixers will perform proper mixing. And from another inlet we are loading active aerobic bacteria. So here active aerobic bacteria you are loading. Mechanical mixers will rotate and mix. Air is coming from the bottom. So sludge loaded from PST, mixed with bacteria, mixed with air. So it was converted into activated sludge. Sludge was converted into activated sludge. moving to next treatment unit, secondary sedimentation tank. You understand? You understand? 4 to 8 hours time it will take. 4 to 8 hours time it will take sludge to move from aeration chamber to active settling chamber. Aeration chamber to settling chamber. Continuous mixing of air, sludge, bacteria takes place. After 4 to 8 hours, it is given into settling chamber. Now, bacteria in the aeration chamber activated, sludge is activated, bacteria start taking sludge as food. So if bacteria has taken sludge as food, decomposition will take place now. So this is what we consider aerobic decomposition. Aerobic biological decomposition. What is going on in activated sludge process? In activated sludge process, what is occurring is aerobic biological decomposition. You understand? In activated sludge process, what is going to take place is aerobic biological decomposition. Very good. Organic to inorganic. Correct. Organic matter in sewage. Organic impurities in sewage. Organic impurities or organic matter in sewage. Utilized as food. Who is utilizing as food? Tell me. In presence of oxygen. In presence of oxygen for respiration. Organic matter in sewage is taken as food. Organic matter in sewage is taken as food. Who is taking? Who is taking organic matter in sewage as food? Bacteria. Bacteria is going to take aerobic active bacteria is going to take organic matter in sewage as food. Correct. Microorganism, bacteria. Enlightened barrier. Enlightened barrier, it is microorganism. It is nothing but microorganisms means bacteria. Organic matter in sewage in presence of oxygen taken as food by bacteria. So oxygen is taken for respiration by the bacteria. Oxygen is taken for respiration by the bacteria. So carbon in organic matter combined this oxygen resulted carbon dioxide. If you have taken out carbon from organic matter, is it organic in nature? If you have taken out carbon from organic matter, is it organic in nature? No, no, it is inorganic. It is converted into inorganic solids. Carbon dioxide is released. Carbon dioxide is released because carbon in organic matter taken by bacteria. Why? Because bacteria take an oxygen for respiration. It has to release carbon dioxide. Bacteria has taken oxygen for respiration. It has to release carbon dioxide. So for that respiration carbon dioxide, it is taken carbon from organic matter. Carbon dioxide, inorganic solids are released. Then what is bacteria getting? Bacteria is getting energy for its growth. Taking food, what you are getting? You are taking food, your food is undergoing digestion. What you are getting, Bano? You are taking food, enlightening barrier. Enlightening barrier, you are taking food, what you are getting? You are getting energy. That energy is getting bacteria. Clear? You are getting energy, the same energy is obtained by bacteria. Organic converted to inorganic. Those inorganic solids settled in the settling chamber. settled in the settling chamber. You understand? Yes, energy, correct Banu. Energy released. Not power. Power is different, energy is different. Sikandar, power is different, energy is different. Energy, biochemical energy in the form of ATP. Very good, Manos. You remembered. What I taught in the class, you remembered. Very good, Manos. Biochemical energy in the form of ATP, not power. So this is a settled inorganic solids. Whatever settled, inorganic solids settled at the bottom. Inorganic solids. Then top liquid wastewater is there now. Water is flowing in the top. Wastewater with dissolved solids, small amount of solids flowing. That is called effluent discharge with effluent BOD. Effluent discharge with effluent BOD. That is given to trickling filter. Sent to trickling filter. Top flowing liquid, this is the tank. Bottom is settled the solids, top is flowing liquids. That top flowing liquids given to trickling filter with the discharge of QE, BOD of YE, trickling filter. But some solids unconsumed, even after activated sludge treatment completed, some solids unconsumed, not consumed. So those solids again return back into aeration chamber, given back into aeration chamber. Returned sludge, the solids which are not consumed, even after one round, after a specific time, they are again sent back till either they are converted into inorganic solids or they are converted into liquid solids, liquid wastewater solids. Till that time they are rotating. So this is the process. Do you understand the short form of activated sludge process? Into aeration chamber we are loading. Into aeration chamber we are loading bacteria, sludge, air. Mixed properly for 4 to 8 hours. Mixed properly for 4 to 8 hours, loaded into settling chamber. In the settling chamber, decomposition takes place. Bacteria used organic sewage as food, converted to inorganic solid. Inorganic solids are settled. Not used is recycled, returned back. QR. Returned sludge, QR, solids, XR. Returned back into aeration tank. Liquid wastewater is going out, QEYE, liquid wastewater is going out to trickling filtration unit. Got it? We'll move on now. Yes, both will be happen, warrior. Enlightened warrior, both will be happen. Incoming sludge is coming continuously. Returned sludge also continuously entering. But at the same time, rate of decomposition of returned sludge is increasing now. Enlightened warrior, rate of decomposition of returned sludge is increasing now. You are loading both combinedly equal amount influent. For example, you have designed for a discharge of QI. Your load you are maintaining always QI to load. You are not loading excess. You have designed aeration tank to load for 1 million liters of sludge. Either it may be returned sludge or it may be new sludge. Combined combination of returned sludge and new sludge is 1 mld, fixed constant. And also returned sludge is easily degraded. When compared with the new sludge, returned sludge is easily degraded. In the second round and third round, they will be easily removed out. So that no problem regarding it. So now formula related to ASP. Directly we are writing the formula related to ASP. Formula related to activated sludge process. Formula related to activated sludge process, ASP. The first and very important, sludge volume index. Sludge volume index. Most important, this is, remember carefully, most important, sludge volume index, SVI. SVI. Yes, very good. Expressed in ml per gram. Very good. Barrier. I don't know who is this barrier. Barrier is very good. SVI, sludge volume index. Volume of sludge settled. Volume of sludge settled taken in ml per liter by solids concentration. Solids concentration, MLSS concentration, gram per liter. Volume of sludge settled taken in ml per liter. MLSS concentration taken in gram per liter. So ml per liter by gram per liter. Liter getting cancelled, you will get ml per gram. ml per gram. You are not getting, yes, you are getting ml per gram, correct. Clear? Then SDI, sludge density index. Sludge density index, SDI. We are writing here sludge density index. Very good, Bano. 100 by SVI. No importance for it. No importance. Just formula you remember. Returned solids. Recycled or returned solids concentration. Recycled or returned solids concentration. XR. 10 power 6 by SVI. SVI you are taking in ml per gram, but XR you are expressing mg per liter. Here, returned sludge solids you are taking. XR, returned sludge solids concentration. Returned sludge solids concentration you are taking. XR, 10 power 6 by SVI. SVI ml per gram, returned solids concentration mg per liter. Recycling ratio. Recycling ratio. What we consider as QR by Q. Returned sludge discharge to original discharge. Returned sludge discharge to original discharge. QR by Q. X by XR minus X. X by XR minus X. Original solids concentration by returned solids concentration minus original solids. So these are the four formula needed whether we continue activated sludge process or not. To confirm whether we should continue activated sludge process or not, these are the four formula SVI, SDI, XR and QR by Q. They will decide whether treatment is activated sludge process or not. So we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. we are having YouTube concepts class. Okay, same time Same time, tomorrow we'll continue. We'll finish the theoretical concepts of sewage treatment. We'll continue. Tomorrow I will tell. Warrior. Sludge age, mean cell residence time, food to biomass ratio, all formula. Tomorrow I will tell you. Tomorrow I will tell you. Okay. I'm going to close the session. Thank you, Anandal. Bye bye, all of you. But remember the code. Remember the code. What is the code? KP Civil. KP Civil is the code. Just inform to your friends. KP Civil is the code. Just inform to your friends. Thank you, Anandal. Bye bye.